Good morning. Today is Thursday, March 29th, 2018, and I want to go over with you my nonprofit organization information. The name of it will be Soaring Without Wings. First, I would like to start off by giving you a few quotes. Some quotations that I read every day by Tony Robbins and Alex Walker. After that, let me tell you about it first before I go there. My mission statement is soaring without wings. Let me go over the logistics of it. The mission statement for Soaring Without Wings nonprofit organization is helping change women's lives on the outside while changing their lives on the inside through real-life motivational and coping skills. It would be a woman's transitional house and shelter. What we do is encourage women to strive for the betterment of their lives and move forward psychologically in order to pave the way and prepare them for their future success and continue in determination. That is what is set in place for Soaring Without Wings nonprofit organization transitional house here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, which will be upcoming. The quotations that I will use and that I will place on the billboard is as follows. And I would like the women to read these every day as a requirement and also to help them as an encouragement. Again, from Tony Robbins and Alice Walker. It's 14, and also Benjamin Franklin. It will be 14 quotations. Number 1, stay committed in your decision, but stay flexible in your approach. Number 2, there's always a way if you're committed. Number 3, life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain, and it is raining. Number 4, whatever you hold in your mind on a constant basis is exactly what you will experience in your life. Number 5, there is no such thing as failure. There are only results. Number 6, out of your deepest pain will come your greatest gifts. But this can only happen when you take control of the meaning. Number 7, success is buried on the other side of frustration. Number 8, the most common way people give up their power is by thinking they don't have any. Number 9, no one is your friend who demands your silence or denies your right to grow. Number 10, any God I felt in church, I brought in with me. Number 11, if you deny people a voice, their own voice, there's no way to know who they are. Number 12, every small positive change we make in ourselves repays us in confidence in the future. Number 13, thank you is the best prayer that anyone could say. I say that one a lot. Thank you expresses extreme gratitude, humility, and understanding. Number 14, lost time is never found again. Time is money. I also wrote down what motivates and just some things I probably would begin to speak on in sessions I have been in 2 transitional homes, and in in the first transitional homes, they had, sessions, just to help get them a job and everything. So my idea would be to assist them with coping emotionally. Um, that I think that is the aim that I will be aiming at, as well as the other aspects of how they would need to prepare for their rest of their lives. But what I have is, what motivates you daily? Is it your current circumstances, finances, or the lack thereof? Influence in society and peers? Wanting to be successful for yourself and family? The other question is, and I actually wrote down some answers, and then I went in, briefly about what I felt like the correct answer would be. And my aim is to have a talk, a discussion to them, and see what, their input, and see how they feel about it, and everything. Hopefully I would have a professional to come in, and also speak, about the motivational part, and in the sessions as well. Number 2, what are your initial thoughts when something doesn't go your way? Number 3, when you hear of others who are facing traumatic situations or unfortunate events, how do you handle it? And so far I only did 3. This is just still the beginning phase of it. And I also wrote a couple of suggestions as to how they can overcome within themselves while they're by themselves on an everyday basis. So my goal is to get the ladies to become emotionally stable. When you become emotionally stable, you become psychologically stable, financially stable, and then everything trickles down from there. So your emotions does play a major role in how much you are effective in society. If you are not emotionally stable, you're going through this, you're going through that. Sometimes you have a tendency to, just fall apart. So obviously, there has been some emotional instability because the ladies wouldn't have a need to come to the transitional house, and have the need for the organization. I felt as though that there was and is a big, big, big demand in the city of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, for such program. I became aware of the program like such, going through my experience in my family and everything that I've been going through within this last year. So I came across the a transitional house. It didn't work out for me. Things happened or whatnot, and I realized that women don't have a lot of sheltering and a lot of the programs that are actually necessary tools to survive when you go through such tragedies. So I felt as though I would take my life, and the things that I've gone through and dealing with, and in order to help someone else, because I feel sometimes experience is far greater, better than book knowledge. When you have experienced something in your lifetime, you can translate better because you can relate. So with that being said, the 3 suggestions that I placed in order for them that they can use anytime, no matter what, after they come out and, go back into society. These are the three suggestions that I made. Reading and reciting quotes and quotations. Encouraging yourself with positivity. Your environment is very vital and it's very important. I believe that your environment is very conducive to your success. And number 3, last and final, listening to your inner voice. That inner voice that we all have is that first response. And I was told that your first response is always the correct response. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is Ashley Ferdinand again, coming to you and letting you know about Soaring Without Wings, nonprofit organization that will be in full effect soon in the future. God bless you. Assalamu alaikum.